Walk around Lalbagh and Parel in Mumbai during the month of August and September, that is 2 months before Durga Puja, and you will see lots of small and big karkhane or workshop in every lane. Some of them are permanent shops, while some springs up under tents with lots of plastic sheets to shelter them from the rains, where craftsmen toil all day into the night making Durga idols of different sizes. We take you to the places and people who had been battling against heavy odds to keep a tradition alive. These craftsmen have rolled their sleeves to deliver the best and maximum. Idols are available in various heights ranging from 1 inch to 16 feet. The designs also vary according to the demand of the customers and the recent events in the country. More than 50,000 idols are sold during the festival time. The rate of each idol varies from Rs 10 to Rs 15,000. The statues are made either of matti, soil or plaster of Paris. It takes 2 days to make a matti statue and around 1 month to dry it completely. But the POP statue can be made in 2 hours and dried in 2 days. During my visit to one such workshop, I spoke to Sharad, a local artisan who was toiling hard making the statues. His workshop makes around 300 to 400 statues in the season, which begins 2 to 3 months before the festival. From 1992 we are running this workshop. Earlier our uncle used to run the business. Now we children have taken over. We make idols out of POP, plaster of Paris and mud. We start making mud idols 4 to 5 months in advance because it took this much time to complete. In POP idols work is less as they can be molded easily, but mud idols cannot be molded after they dry. We start coloring the idols 2 months before Ganpati and then do the shading, which is usually done by my friend Yogesh. Then we move on to the next 2 steps, that is polishing and finishing. Walking down to the other side of Parel Bridge, I see many Durga idols which are already painted, wrapped in plastic and arranged on shelves. Sagar Manche, who is into the selling business, owns this shop. He takes times off from his business and concentrates on idols. He goes to Pen, a small village 80 kilometers from Mumbai, which is the biggest idol making industry, selects the idol, gets them transported and sells them here. He gets a license from the BMC to set up the shop.
हम लोग का गणपति का 1200-1500 तक मूर्ति रहता है. छोटा मूर्ति 900 950 मूर्ति रहता है. बड़ा मूर्ति 25-30 मूर्ति रहता है. 10 से 15 फीट तक मूर्ति हम लोग बनाते हैं. हम लोग बाहर कच्चा मूर्ति बाहर से खरीद के लाके इधर पेंटिंग करते हैं और खुद का भी बनाते हैं. और अम्बे माते का हम लोग के 200-250 मूर्ति अम्बे माते का रहता है. गणपति का सीज़न खलास होने के बाद हम लोग तुरंत ये काम चालू करते हैं. गणपति का काम हम लोग का मई महीने में चालू होता है. गणपति के 3 महीना पहले काम चालू होता है और 3 महीना कंटिन्यू काम चालू रहता है. इसमें आप हर टाइप की वैरायटी देख सकते हैं. जो आपको मतलब मिनिमम मेरे पास 150 या 200 टाइप के वैराइटीज़ रहते हैं, अलग अलग टाइप्स के. तो हर प्रकार के गणपति मिलेंगे आपको. अम्बे माता के मिलेंगे, हर टाइप का मिलेंगे. जो आपको पसंद आएगा वैसा हम बना के देंगे. मूर्ति का मतलब रेंज कैसा है? 1.5 फीट का मूर्ति आप पकड़ोगे तो मेरे पास 1000 रुपये तक आता है. 2 फीट का मूर्ति 2-2,500, 3 फीट का 4-4.5, 5 फीट का 6-6.5. जैसा डिपेंड आप जिसका मूर्ति का आप कारीगरी बोलेंगे कि जितना आप ज़्यादा मांगे उसका रेट रहेगा.
After months of hard work, these idols are ready to sell. Today is Maha Astami. On this day, goddess Durga arrives to the mortal world from her heavenly abode, accompanied by her children. She is welcomed with much fanfare amidst the beat of dhak. Unveiling the face of the idol is the main ritual on this day. People took the goddesses home, which they have booked according to the size and material they want to be used. With full enthusiasm, devotees carry their gods for worshipping. Today is Mahan Navami, and we are at a Durga Pandal at Lokhandwala. Every year, playback singer Ajit Bhattacharya organized the puja. This pandal witnesses a mammoth crowd of devotees. The day begins with the recital of Sanskrit hymns in the pandal, and thousands of devotees offered Anjali to the goddesses. As the day wore on, it was time for the important Sandhi Puja, which marks the interlinking of Maha Astami and Mahan Navami. Mahan Navami is the concluding day of Durga Puja. The Navami Bhog is offered to the goddesses. This is later partaken as prasad and arti by the devotees. Keeping in mind the large number of devotees, we organize the pandal 2 days before Chaturthi and continue it till Dashami. Ashtami and Dashami are same, but Dashami is more grand because of the cuisines that we offer to the goddesses, that is the Raj Bhoj, and on Ashtami we organized a grand event. So both Ashtami and Dashami holds equal importance.
Dashami is not less than Ashtami.
Durga idols are worshipped for 9 days, and the final day, that is Dashami, a tearful farewell is offered to the goddesses. Most of the community pujas postpone the farewell as long as possible and arrange a grand send-off. The images are carried in processions around the locality and finally immersed in the nearby river or lake. The tradition of idol making has gone through a paradigm shift in the past few years, but the basic theme and spirit has remained unchanged. Though the problem like shortage of space, raw materials, and permission from the authorities continue to haunt the idol makers, blessings of the god have taken forward their business.